Yo, what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. You know what the deal is. This channel brings you racing from every single enduro and downhill event in Sweden, and I promised you that we would have stuff from the GDS, so we do. Today we have 3 top riders runs to show you. We have a practice run, a race run from the first run, and a race run from the second run. We've got 3 riders to show you today. We've got Mattias Arnerdal with a practice run before things all kicked off, and we've got Hampus Roxer with the first race run, and we've got Petter Bergdhal with the second race run, which was actually before the rain. There was never going to be any good race runs from the wet riders because, well, GoPros and heavy muddy rain doesn't really work now, does it? So what we're going to do is show you these runs, and I've got some quotes from the riders that I'll show you before each run, and then we'll drop back in at the end just to wrap it all up nicely. So as you can see on screen, Mattias said, first run felt amazing and I rode with some high intensity. Unfortunately, the man who dropped in just before me crashed in the last corner, which the video shows is completely blind. But everything went good and I could do a rerun, although on the second attempt I messed up some key sections and lacked the intensity on the second half. Eager to get going for the second run, but unfortunately the sky opened up and it starts to rain a bunch, so to improve my time was almost impossible. But I did manage to be the fastest down in the rain, so that's a small victory for my own performance.
Oh man.
So that was Mattias's practice run. Next up we have Hampus Roxer. So here's what he had to say about his day. After the first run, I was happy with my riding with some smaller mistakes. I was ready to clean that up for the second run, but 10 minutes before we were to drop, the sky opened. Of course it was still a lot of fun, but it's not quite possible to push like I did in the first run. The GDS as an event was great, and Vallåsen is just an all-time venue. So looking forward to many more of the downhill races.
Jag tror inte jag kollade ditt chip va? Jo. Nu, och hjälmen är knäppt. Önskar jag en god tur.
Tack, tack.
Vi släpper där en 15 sekunder. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kör vi!
was Hampus's run, absolutely hauling down there. So finally we have Petter Bergdhal with the second race run. On his race day and racing style, he says simply, it's not over until you cross the finish line. On the race itself, he said, first Götaland downhill series and he loved it. Training times are great, same with the race runs. The stoke was real and vibes were all-time high. GDS gets a 10 out of 10. It's a pretty good report, right? He said he sadly won't be coming to Arvika for the Enduro. The plan is to train hard until Ulricehamns week up. So we hope to see him back there.
Tack så mycket!
15 sekunder.
Jajamän, ska jag ha, vill du ha, vad vill du ha? Vad sa du? Nej, jag ska inte göra det nu. Rätt växel.
Om 5.
Är den igång? Är kameran igång?
3, 2, 1. Då kör vi! Heja, heja, heja! Kom igen!
Ta det lugnt. Lyckades inte skrota den här gången. Fy fan.
So there you go. That was all 3 runs. I hope that gives you a good perspective. There's a few different lines in there. There's a few different things going on. And this is the sort of content we're going to bring you from all the races that I don't attend this year. Everyone I spoke to and the vibe I got from everyone was this is really like transformed what is possible with downhill in the country. Now there is a very clear feeder series to the national series, which I think is great. Like downhill is the F1 of our sport, let's say, and it's so cool to see that there is downhill racing in Sweden again. I hope to get to at least one downhill race this year, and judging by it, the GDS is one that is worth attending. So thank you very much for watching today. You know what to do if you like what we're doing here. Like, share, subscribe, all of that sort of stuff. But you know what? If you're just here watching, that's fucking awesome. Thank you so much. And my next race is the Götaland downhill. My next race is the Götaland Enduro in Skövde in a week's time. Absolutely buzzing for that. And hope to see you all there. Everyone have a good weekend. Go ride some bikes. Peace out, y'all.